Mm-mm-mm. Hey y'all, what's going on? You know what it is. It's Tuesday. It's cocktail and convo. It's Tuesday. Let me make this live so everybody can see it. Listen, Linda, listen. Share this. Share this with other people. Tell other people. Tell your friends. Tell your baby fathers, mothers, sisters, cousins, your nephew, your neighbor. Tell everybody that we on live. Okay, we live, baby. That was for my New Orleans people. We live, baby. But listen, I've been sipping. I started sipping when I put the post up that we was having this. Okay, so you already know how we get down. It is Tuesday. Listen, get your cocktail, get it set up. We got this convo. You're gonna chop it up with us this evening. Make sure that y'all support. Listen, come out to the Halloween party. It's free. You got a costume, it's free. The 27th. It's Friday. Come out, get yourself all done up, and bring your ass. Okay. This is gonna be a great time. All right. And if you don't have a costume, it's only $10. You can't beat that with a bat. What? Do people still say beat that with a bat? You know what? I should probably bring some people on so that I don't show my age. Okay, beat that with a bat. You beat. Let me see if I can get somebody on here. Oh, Queen, beat that
with hip hop being 50 years old. We absolutely say, and you can't beat that with a bat.
You can get with
this or that.
And you can get with this, and you can get with that. No, me and Queen are not gonna be salt and pepper this Halloween.
1 year, we're gonna surprise y'all with that.
Y'all ain't gonna know it's coming.
I'm actually kind of excited about my costume this year.
Oh, I'm excited. I haven't even. Never mind. You got, because Halloween is different now. You got to decide whether you want to be scary or you want to be sexy. You know what I mean? Like or you want to be a scary sexy.
Right. Right. There's levels to it.
You know, it's levels to it. Like I got to figure out which one I want to be, scary or sexy. I'm already rocking my little Chucky wig, so I'm loving it.
So cute.
Like I told you I don't want to be Cookie Longstocking. I don't know. It's a lot of
makeup on your face with a knife.
Come on. Well, let's get. You see it, right? Let's get into this juice. Okay, so cocktail, and this is the convo portion. Okay, so yeah, so Queen, we have guests backstage.
And they got me a guest.
Yeah, like I'm so excited.
So. And then bring because it's what we call ladies first.
Ooh, ladies first.
Ladies first. Ah, ooh, ladies first.
We'll do this. Are we doing this? Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh. Okay. Why my back cracking though? That don't make sense.
That's all you need to stretch. Anywho, so I'm actually wearing her shirt because if you ain't booked, busy, and blessed, what is you? It is a wonderful. Come on now, come on, and she is an amazing comedian. She's very smart. She's witty. She's hilarious, and she country as heck. So I need y'all to put your hands together, give smiles and claps and appreciation to Apple Brown She's a diva.
Yeah,
ladybugs.
Came through with the colors. I'm loving it.
I know, right?
But before you even get started, tell these people where they can find you, because I know they're gonna fall in love with you, and they need to know from the gate where they can get some more goodness.
Well, you can find me first of all in the army of the Lord. That's number one.
Hey, come on.
I am Apple Brown Betty on Instagram. If you're my age or better, that means you're on Facebook. And on Facebook, it's just Brown Betty. I have a TikTok, but I have no idea what that page is. I always get my videos muted on TikTok, so I said, fuck it, you know. But yeah, that's me, Apple Brown Betty on Instagram, Brown Betty on Facebook. I would love to talk to y'all again sometime.
That's what I'm talking about. She's joining us tonight, bringing all that flavor. That's right. It's ladies. There's ladies first. Ooh.
Now y'all need to send it to Bama. Bama, you want to come on? Okay. Next.
Y'all got to excuse me for being in my night clothes because.
But you look jazzy. Like I really want you to have like a cigarette or something.
Right.
Now, I can't smoke no more. But you know, I
want
used
like a candy cigarette though, and then like sing, be like,
even smoke candy
you look very
cigarettes too?
jazzy.
I haven't even
joint.
cared.
Hey,
Right. Somewhere
like
in the
y'all
background.
can't touch me, bitches.
Right,
Very,
it should be
give me
my
Eartha Kitt. Valentine.
It's giving Eartha Kitt, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Don't play with it.
Panties on my girl.
Right.
Yes.
Except I ain't never paid for the dick. Never that.
Hey, come on now.
Now let me get my pen out. I like
I should be taking notes. Y'all should be taking notes.
Yes. So
Okay.
we also have another.
Did that person
guest.
come back?
Yeah, they're back.
Okay.
They're back.
All right. So another individual we have on here, a special guest. He actually just put his special out October 13th, and it's dope. You can find it on YouTube. And you can also see him hitting and blessing stages everywhere. He's silly and crazy as fuck. And his name is Dwayne Watt.
Ladies, what's up, my ladies? What's going, baby?
What's going on? Listen, before you get started, tell them where they can find you.
Y'all can find me in Landover on your corner with all the weed. Right now, seriously, you can find me on Instagram at Watts Comedy. On Facebook, just Dwayne Watts. On TikTok, Dwayne Watts 1, because I didn't really use my TikTok like that, so you can go in there. And then, and on Twitter, Laugh a Lot Watts. You can go in there.
Hey.
Okay, it's a lot. Listen, do you guys find it, because this popped in my brain, do you guys find it hard to have all of your names match on all the networks?
A little bit. For me, yeah, a little bit, because I smoke a lot and I tend to forget.
Okay, that's a good answer. Good answer. I think it's like Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, because it's different pockets of people on different places, and I find that, you know, it just relates to people differently depending on which network you're on. Maybe that's
true. That's true.
I also think for people on Facebook, it was harder because when they changed it, a lot of people had to change their things to their name.
Right.
Or like some portion of their name had to be showing as opposed to just whatever their stage or comedy name or entertainment name may be, or whatever name they were using.
That's
especially you're right about that.
Like my Brown Betty page is only a couple years old. Like when I started doing comedy, I kind of was intentional with that, and I friended initially like only comedians because I wanted like to grow. You know what I mean? In that way, like my previous Facebook page was just my government name, but like contrary to like public perception, I'm a super private person. So like I try to keep that separate. You know what I'm saying? But like my Twitter is, thank you, Dwayne, for reminding me that I do have a Twitter. It's but it predates me doing comedy. So my Twitter is @SturdyGirl6. But I'm not on Twitter because Twitter is mean. You know, I got enough stuff up there, so if you go looking for me on Twitter, there's some stuff to laugh at, but I don't really be on there. Like,
you said it's mean?
It's mean-spirited to me.
Yeah. I've never really gotten on Twitter. I never liked it. I think the way that you have to talk and interact on it, I was like,
it hurts my eyes. It hurts my eyes. And I gotta put my glasses on. Like that whole, like, don't get me wrong, I love Black Twitter when it comes for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But leave me out. You know what I'm saying?
Don't add me.
You know, to quote like Patrice be saying, like, Twitter will ruin your career. Twitter will ruin your life. You say the wrong shit, somebody dig up an old tweet. You know, it just seemed kind of mean-spirited sometimes, and I'm not into that. And also, a bitch just lazy. You know, I like Facebook because I like to get up there and talk, and I can say what I want to say and hop off, and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right. We got another guest that just popped on backstage. Watts, I think, is getting his wattage together.
Oh, I like how you did that. I like how you did that.
Right, getting his wattage together. But this gentleman, I don't even know if he necessarily. Let me bring Watts back on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. People try to call my phone. I apologize. I had to let them know I'm on the goddamn stiletto Kocktailz Konvo, man. I'll call y'all later.
Weed in Landover, y'all. This nigga got apes.
Let them know. Let them know. They got to wait.
Got to wait. I'm on Kocktailz Konvo.
And you try to combo.
AP. What was it? Used to be Atlantic Phone Company.
Oh, yeah, Bell Atlantic.
Bell Atlantic. Ooh, talking about showing your age. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They ain't never went to the phone store and bought a house phone.
What you know about that CMP telephone, girl?
CMP, thank you. I was like, I know it's something with a P. I couldn't get that out. CMP, I was mixing them together.
CMP, that's right.
Taking y'all back. I told you the last challenge was I wanted all the comedians to throw some old throwback school. What was it, Queen? What'd I say?
I'm gonna have to go back to it.
Damn, I can't remember shit.
Oh, what was it? Use old sayings?
Oh Lord, they done brought this big nigga on here. They done got this nigga Vino on here, man.
Hey, and he got a drink.
Gotta have your cocktail.
What's up, boy?
We didn't want to introduce you. I just figured I just put you up.
Vino don't became a regular.
Right. Vino is now a regular of Kocktailz Konvo. But listen, Vino, tell them where they can find you just in case they want to love to hate you. Which one?
You can find me at Big Vino Comedy, Comedic Therapy.xyz. You can find me at the local chicken spots where they give you extra hot sauce packets.
Hey.
Well, your local spot.
You know, you look like you've been smoking that. Goddamn,
you feeling good. You on a cloud right now.
Nah, he just had motherfucking used all his coupons at Bed Bath & Beyond. He smelled remarkable right now. That's where he's feeling. That nigga's moisturized and high moisturized.
He got some snacks for his drink.
What you got? Cashews? What is that?
Eating some corn nuts, but I'm shaking them in my hand like dice before I eat them. So
that's what the old folks you call shake the salt.
So it's not soft. It's gangster when you do this.
What the hell is a corn nut?
It's like dried corn. Dry corn kernels. Maybe putting different flavors on it and stuff. It don't be that bad.
This one is Mexican style street corn.
I had that one.
It's like it's like reverse popcorn. They didn't explode.
Like the little kernels that don't pop.
Right.
But it's the finest of Dollar Tree cuisine.
Hey.
There we go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. They don't sell that in other countries. You know, they banning a whole bunch of different products. Even in California, like they're banning a whole bunch of different things that we used to love. I'm not
like
sure.
Baby formula. I think in California they got rid of certain type of baby formulas you can't even use out there no more.
Yeah, you can't eat fruit roll-ups no more. Like what?
Skittles is out there. Like they got to change the formula. You can't because it causes cancer.
Not just that, but like I used to work with this lady who was a chemist, and she was telling me never buy hamburger helper, and I'm not like no hamburger helpful ass bitch anyway. But she was just saying that anything with silicon dioxide in it, like you read the labels, it's literally like powdered glass.
Oh wow.
And if I wanted to eat powdered glass, I'd go back to fucking with the white boy I was fucking with, who mama was trying to kill.
You know what? See how I done dropped my pen.
Shit. If
I'm gonna eat powdered glass, it's gonna come with a check. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
You said on hamburger helper, right?
Yeah. So the ingredient is silicon dioxide. It's an anti-caking agent. Keep things from caking up. You know, powders from caking up. It's in a lot of spices and shit like that. Shit went left. Did I drink all this? But anyway, silicon dioxide. It's basically powdered glass.
You giving knowledge. That's
right. I don't understand.
I just bought some of that shit, bro. Now I gotta throw it away. I just bought some of that shit.
No, eat it because it's a sin to waste food. You trying to get into heaven?
Just in moderation. Don't eat a whole lot.
Don't eat it, but don't buy no more.
I'm a single nigga. You know how single niggas eat.
Actually, I don't.
I don't. I guess not. Well, I can tell you right now, it's a lot of box shit. I can tell you. I gotta read that shit now, man. I don't feel like reading. Go ahead, though.
Right? Especially when you cooking hamburger healthy,
You
you
start
already had a
cooking
long
more.
day.
You getting into your cooking shit. You be all right.
Yeah, I'm about to say you've been saying I've been cooking. I've been cooking lately, but that shit was just in emergencies and shit when I need to motherfucking whip something up.
And like my grandma said, make a turd, eat that shit. You good?
Ha! That's funny.
I like that logic.
I'll
subscribe to that. I'll subscribe to that.
So listen, let's jump into this. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go to the guys and I'm gonna come back up to the ladies. Fellas, do you know women's bougie? Do you figure out a woman's bougie? There was a post in regards to each woman has a different bougie. There are certain women that are bougie to where they want to eat. Certain women are bougie to food, period. Some women are bougie in regards to clothes, bags, things of that nature. Do you think that it's important to know your woman's bougie or the woman that you're entertaining at that time for Vino? Vino, before we get started, are you okay? Because
right. You must thumbs up.
The last show, there was a little domestic thing going on. Do you have
it was I want to apologize for that. There was a domestic situation last show.
I need some backstory.
I feel like those Hollywood stars. I feel like I have a prepared statement. Those the actions you seen from me last week were not those that I'd like to put out to the public. I know you expect more of me.
If you want the backstory on it, let me tell you something. Last week, he was talking to us, we was vibing, everything was great. Then next thing you know, it was like he was muting and he was like, and he'd come back, the fuck is that fuck chicken? And then next thing you know, he was in his car.
Oh, that's just real nigga shit. That's just real nigga shit hopping off in real time.
Yeah.
He came back on talking about, I had to have a location change.
Right. Shout out to Vino for the location change.
The location change.
Cheers.
Salute to the location change last week.
But y'all see,
hey Vino,
this show gonna be fine.
Real niggas do real shit.
Hey, look. Sometimes you gotta walk out on the pussy when it's guaranteed. Even when it's guaranteed. Sometimes you gotta get, bitch, you know what? I've been kicked out of better crack houses. I'm leaving.
Queen. But you see, he ain't put that motherfucking cup down this week. He ain't leaving his cup. He ain't leaving this week. He was in the
car like, damn, I forgot my drink.
That's hilarious.
Do you know? Are you in tune with a woman's bougie?
So I'm in tune with the bougie thing when it's like common things. Like I can't tell what kind of hair you like, or like what kind of makeup you find bougie. But I know them feet. You know what I mean? Like if we doing pedicure, I know you want that. The gel. You want gel? You want gel?
Hey,
I got you, baby. I got you. I know that pink powder set. I know all that good shit.
Oh shit! Look at you.
I know that shit, baby. Okay. I know that volcano eruption foot spa. I know all that good shit.
Oh,
with the extra time, yeah.
Vino, you might have got some more followers. There's some ladies that lean forward on that one. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah. I know about
ladies and niggas, because I was like this. And what is that called?
Yeah, the paraffin wax. I know about the paraffin wax, baby. I know.
Is that when they put that shit on their leg and then they peel it off and shit?
Yeah, they put your bag in the turkey bag with the wax.
Yeah, in the bag and shit. Yeah,
the glazed donuts.
Okay.
I know about those, baby.
All right.
I know about those.
So you know certain stuff.
I don't know the real girly things, but I know that good foot bougie.
Are you okay if a woman is like, listen, I don't go to chain restaurants? Are you all right with that?
Well, first of all, if you're going where I think you're going with this,
I am.
That's bullshit.
That is.
First of all, you can run up a ticket at Cheesecake Factory, okay? If you are two adults, see, y'all be thinking about the broke bitch recipe where it's like, I'm just gonna get me an entree, but if you a real nigga and you taking this woman out on a day, you thinking 2 drinks each.
Mm-hmm.
Two drinks each, an appetizer each, a good entree each, not just the chicken fingers or whatever y'all bullshit y'all be usually get. The good entree, you know what I mean? And then a dessert each. You can run 200, 250 there easy at Cheesecake.
Damn, I must be an alcoholic because I was like 2 drinks. Who the fuck?
Look,
Only
2
2.
signature drinks at
Sounds
about
broke.
15,
That's what it sounds like. Sounds
each.
broke.
That sound drink bougie
Sounds
to me.
broke, nigga. 2
Right,
drinks.
that could be a little drink bougie. Because I expect to drink. I drink when I get there, then I drink when the appetizer comes, and I drink when the entree comes, and I gotta have a dessert wine. Like,
So that's what I'm saying. So now you talking
No, you
3,
have a
4
fucking
drinks.
problem.
I
That's
was
what
just
you
being
got. You need an
reasonable.
intervention. That's what the fuck that is. How the fuck
You better
you
bring a
show up
bottle.
to the
You
party
gotta
drunk
pregame
and then
her. Pregame her.
and then I drink on Tuesday.
She said, "Find a Casamigos in the car. Find, you gotta have an after dinner wind down bottle.
Oh,
You gotta have a just in case you want some coochie at 2 a.m. bottle.
Woo-wee.
damn, I'm okay. I gotta learn a lot, man. Because you
it depends. You see
no,
the spot.
I don't think all that is necessary. I'm being real with you. I don't think all that is necessary. I really don't.
Let me zoom in so they know these are the words of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. I'll help. I don't think all that liquor is necessary. I think you just need enough to whatever you. Because I don't like sloppy drunk motherfuckers. I really don't. So if you don't know, if you stiletto, I've been around you. I know you can handle your liquor. But everybody not built like you, stiletto.
That's
Everybody
a fact.
not.
That's a fact. This is years in practice.
Exactly. Like you. What they say? If it's over 10 years, you are mastered it. So you are master at this shit.
You know what it is? I think what it is that you stick with what you know. You get to a certain age when you stick with what you know. You know how certain alcohol makes you feel. There's certain
Exactly.
you know, if you're just a loose drinker, I don't even trust you. If you all over the place, like you just loose with your shit. I don't trust you. Okay, why?
Right.
Taste it. Oh yay! No, whoa, wait, hold up. Do you know what that's going to do to you?
No, I've been guilty of that.
But only in comfortable company, though, Queen. If you was
That's
in
the difference.
But Queen, right?
I mean, my prefer is brown, but
in your defense, like your natural disposition is drunk. You know what I'm saying? Because you always you like naturally like you're. I've never been around you and like to actively know if you've been drinking or not. But every time I've been around you, you've been consistent. Like you're super friendly, you're fun, you're loving.
And she's a mean ass drunk.
Of being drunk.
She mean as shit when she drunk though, man.
She mean as shit when she drunk.
Mean as hell.
You don't let her drink. She want to smack bitches. Who the fuck?
Like she don't. What she don't do? She don't like. If you ask her something while she drunk, she gonna look you up and down first to try to recognize who even asked her the question.
Oh my god! I gotta get into this. I must know. I've been deprived.
Listen, all that float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, come out. You understand? She be
all that supporters heart shit be out the window.
I support
She with the shits, bro.
She'll be like this. I support everybody, but that bitch.
Quick, real quick. I've heard that on more than one occasion.
Well, if you make yourself that bitch, then it's that bitch.
You know, and that's when I go like this.
This is me minding my business.
Here's the worst part.
She be like, it ain't gonna take nothing but to smack that bitch. I'll be like,
here's the worst part. When she don't even acknowledge your existence, that's the worst. You can walk right by her and she'll say hi to everybody else except you.
But I think that might be the sad.
I'm good with that.
I know you good with that. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
My silent treatment is vicious.
You
okay?
You can taste the drink with somebody, but if you're out with somebody, even with friends, like or people that you're not familiar with, you kind of you got to be on your P's and Q's. So you don't just be doing a whole bunch of. And I'm thinking if you're out on a date, then you're still y'all don't even really know each other maybe that well yet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that comes like, I mean, people are different, you know what I'm saying? And like I know I be extra, I be doing a whole lot, but like I got 3 daughters. And the way I taught them, like, you know, you always say me drink, you always say me smoke. I recently had to quit smoking, but you know, I do what I do at home because I'm safe at home. You feel what I'm saying? So like, if I'm out in public, you know, I want to be on point. I want to know what's going on. I want to be aware. I want to be, you know, safe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, something I found, like even like with like performing, I typically don't like drink if I'm going up. Like I might have a drink when I come off stage, you know what I'm saying? Right. But like what I found, like when I'm on stage, if I've had a couple of drinks, I'd be a little meaner than I normally would. Because typically I'm always very reserved. I'm always very, you know,
in your box.
In my box, you know what I'm saying? But not my box, but my box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But,
right,
you know,
right.
You know, so it's a different, it take a certain level of trust for me to like get like that loose. So like when I be at shows or whatever, people like, oh, you don't drink? I'm like, not in the room full of niggas with dick in their hand. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. You know.
That's fair.
That's just
But I mean, you should. The tolerance level, everybody's tolerance level may be different, but you know, you're saying Vino is saying he plans, you know, at least knows that. Listen, this is gonna cost some money,
and I respect that. I respect that. Shout out.
No,
to
the nigga just taught me some game. I ain't even gonna hold you. You taught me some shit. I'll go with that. I didn't know have that shit.
I think that a lot of men underestimate that, like with the whole trope about women trying to get a free meal or whatever. Like when I go out with my homegirls, we run it up. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time. We gonna eat good. We gonna drink what we want. You know what I'm saying? Right. Whatever. So it's never. So if I don't date much. You know what I'm saying? Just because I hate niggas. But if I'm out, like, you know what I'm saying, like on a date or what have you, like if I feel like, you know, hey, there's a certain portion that's reserved for this dinner date. But if I want something in addition to that, I don't mind getting a separate check, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, because I don't want the implication to be that, you know, I'm doing something that I wouldn't normally do on my own by myself or with my homegirls, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, and that's fair too, but that's fucked up that we even had to get to that point to get like that. Now, for me, I'm looking at it like this, like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to take you out on a date, I already know I'm going to be spending some fucking money. You feel what I'm saying? So I keep my expectations realistic. If I can't do it, I'm not going to do it. Now, as far as learning your bougie, that's some, like I said, that's some new shit. I didn't even know I had to pick. And how early in the game am I supposed to learn your bougie? Like, how many times I got to be around you to know what your bougie is? Because that seems like it's going to be more than one date.
I think that clear communication is key. Like for me, I'm a pretty health conscious person. So when people talk about like Cheesecake Factory or Applebee's, whatever, it's all bullshit. We live in America. All the food is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like me, my food, I'm food bougie, but that's because I eat like organic. You know what I'm saying? It's not because this chain restaurant is beneath me. You can take me anywhere and I'm gonna find something I want to eat. If I just have to have a salad, especially like if it's early in the connection, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not big on, you know, running up a big tab on dinner because I might not even like you. You might not even like me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real big on like first day shit. Let's take a walk. I live in a beautiful city. We can go walk by the river. We can go walk through the park and just talk and get to know each other.
You see, I gotta like you to be walking around.
You gotta like a bitch for the cardio.
Yeah, I gotta like you to be walking places.
I know that's right. Look, that's a different kind of food.
That's why communication is important.
I don't even know if that pussy is worth a good jot yet.
Marcus looking
Vino like look, I took 1,000 steps.
Yeah.
Marcus is making a great point. Comedy shows are the best first dates because you'll find out a lot about somebody in regards.
Oh, most definitely.
I love that plug for comedy shows. Comedy shows.
Shout out to
you, Marcus.
Marcus know what he's talking about. Marcus been married for some years. He been peeped the game. He know what it is.
I understand. I like Queen. Does somebody would you like for a man to know you're bougie? Do you give the clear communication of what bougie you are? Because sometimes when people think of bougie, they just think of, you know, name brand stuff and things like that. And just Apple Brown said to Betty, she said, listen, No.
I just want clean organic food. Somebody just commented about salads. It's not that I'm trying to be cheap with the salad. It's that I don't want to die. So when you talk about not taking trips to McDonald's,
first of all, my nigga, have you seen the price of spinach lately?
Good for McDonald's.
Yeah,
Right.
you seen the price of vegetables lately, my nigga?
Right.
The vegetables expensive as shit right now, nigga. So that's salad on the other side of the menu. You know what I'm talking about?
The salad on the fucking side of the menu.
I had a beet salad the other day. That shit was That shit was. Well, how much is that shit? That shit was $24. A beet. It was beet, arugula, strawberries.
But I got all my folic acid.
Look, it'll be like $14 for the salad, not including the protein.
We ain't even add the chicken. That's just the greens.
Right.
No, there was no chicken on this salad. $24 for beets and strawberries or the
Well, beets
arugula
would be that would be
goat
considered
cheese.
some of your proteins.
It was pickled beets.
Yeah, that's
Pickle beets.
That's real good.
That shit was hitting though, brother. Look. It had a balsamic vinaigrette on it, nigga.
Now that was my follow-up question with you. What was the dressing? Now balsamic vinaigrette.
It was pickled beets. It was strawberry. It was arugula. It was goat cheese. Balsamic vinaigrette. There's something else. I can't remember what it was, but it was absolutely delicious. Matter of fact, when we was at Wilson's,
it was pears. It was pear and a goat cheese salad. And the thing is, I can't be a bitch that order a pear and goat cheese salad and get the ranch. That's
right. You gotta get the vinaigrette.
You gotta get the vinaigrette.
Gotta get the vinaigrette.
See,
I'm definitely
now,
a foodie,
you know what? We need to change it from knowing they're bougie to becoming connoisseurs in certain shit, because I'm not a connoisseur in salad dressing. I'm very ignorant. French was my favorite dressing for a long time just because I like orange. Do you understand me? I'm a simple nigga. I'm a simple nigga, bro. Very simple.
$1,000 because it felt like a vacation.
It wasn't even because of the flavor. It was because of the color.
Dressing.
Yeah, I literally like orange. I like orange. Orange is one of my favorite colors.
I mean, but French dressing.
Yeah, write that shit down so let all my problem. Go ahead.
I'm definitely bougie my food and my condiments. Like I have to have Heinz ketchup. I have to have Hellman's mayo. Like I have to have.
Wait. So do you ask if there's Heinz ketchup or like Hellman's mayo?
I can taste the difference.
You can taste it.
I definitely taste the difference.
But do you ask?
Like if it's just a light no, I don't ask. It depends on what it is. So
you can taste the difference between ketchup and ketchup.
Like a light mayo on a sandwich, I might be okay with that. I might like give forgive it. But if it's like to make my potato salad or something.
Wait,
hey, who said that catsup shit?
Yeah, Vino.
Hey, look, don't give me no motherfucking cat. Hey, sometimes catsup be clutch.
What is the difference between catsup and ketchup? What the fuck is the difference in that?
How you say it?
Listen,
it's where you from.
You didn't see the twitch that Queen had when she was like, "I'll accept it." Like she was very upset. Like it's just like, "I'll accept it." Like I don't think so, Queen.
I think you're lying.
I will on a sandwich or something like that. But
we're gonna have to drink some Hennessy and see if you still feel that way.
Right. Just bring some Heinz in your purse. Bring some Heinz in your purse.
I do have Hennessy in my cup. I like the little packets of the little. They had them little tiny bottles of ketchup. I had some of them, and the the hot sauce.
Serious about your condiments. So she's bougie about her condiments. I guess just knowing somebody.
Food, period, though.
Huh? Food just all together. You
just like certain when you make certain sandwiches, I like certain things to like be touching other stuff because it's a mental thing. Like as far as what's wet and what's dry, you don't want certain things touching. Yeah.
That matters.
I got kicked out of a chick house for insisting on that after sex sandwich because she made my after sex sandwich wrong. And I sent it back.
You sent it back.
Yeah.
Redo.
No, I respected the energy of going to make an after sex sandwich, but don't make my turkey and cheese wrong. That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna bring me a turkey and cheese sandwich after sex, you better have mustard and cheese. I like cucumbers on my sandwich. And
Now,
don't
to
be
be
bringing
fair,
me no lettuce. You bring me spinach leaves on my shit.
But had
all
this
right,
been
now, to be fair, my G,
somebody you
to
had
be
like
fair.
been with, like they should have known better.
They should have known that.
Don't put mustard on both sides of my bread. You put I need
Mustard
spicy
is a
brown
one slice
mustard
deal.
on one side, mayonnaise on the other
One
piece
side.
of bread.
All right, let me ask you this, Vino. Are you doing this at their house or they at your house and you requesting this sandwich?
It was at her house.
So you just know for a fact that they just keep this type of shit in their house at all times?
You said you loved me, right? You said you wanted me here.
You know what, Vino? We're not doing
You
this.
said you wanted me here. I felt like old boy and baby boy. You said you
But
wanted
what
me
Betty
here,
said,
right?
did you
You
communicate
bought me
this
this
first?
game so I'd be out the street, right?
Was this a conversation first, though?
Look, first of all, when she watched me make me a sandwich all the time, she watched me make my sandwich. You watched me make my sandwich for 2 months at my house. I finally decided to come over to your house. You know how I like my sandwiches.
Well, since we're talking about what you should know and shouldn't know, let's just jump into this next topic. Okay, Vino, you're very serious. I maybe because I don't like my meat on bread at all, period. Like, just put my burger
got to be a barrier.
Right. You want it a certain way. You cheese somewhere, yeah.
That's why, you know what? But listen. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't even know that topic was gonna go that way. I really didn't. But if you are dating somebody, I done lost my train of thought. Fuck, what was I getting ready to say? Damn, Vino, you hit up with that one. I wasn't ready. I thought Queen was serious about her shit, and then you came with your sandwich. And
Vino a toxic ass nigga, bro.
For that.
Vino is very toxic.
She came with it. She know I know her pain.
I don't think that's toxic though, because the thing is, like, you know, we as women could do better to pay attention, because men pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I give you that. I give you that.
I don't give it to you. You must explain. What you mean? Women.
What I mean is that a nigga can tell you, you know, a woman moved in across the street from me. I know she ain't got no man because I seen her putting coolant in the car. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, so women, we could do better, like, to pay attention. So if you talk about, like, you watched me make my sandwich for 2 months, you know, like, a lot of times, and granted, I can say this, like, full disclosure, you know, I'm a part-time dyke. I have dated women. And women, a lot of times, we be worried about the wrong shit. And we think that, like, it all boils down to the sex part. But, like, when it comes to, like, you know, people's needs and shit like that, like, noticing a nigga only put mustard on one side of his bread, that's the shit that's gonna get you far. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, and granted, don't come for me. You know what I'm saying? The women, you know, I still hate niggas. But what I'm saying is, the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with Vino on this one. I can't even fuck.
The broad had the nerve to bring me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich upside down once.
Upside
with the jelly on top and the peanut butter at the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta flip that bitch. I need to taste the peanut butter first before the jelly.
So I won't even ready for that one. I don't know what upside down.
I know. I feel them on that. I've had that happen, and it's the simple flip, but it's the audacity. It's the audacity for me.
Maybe this because I don't fix nigga sandwiches. I'm going to get me another drink. I'll be back.
You do that. In the meantime. I didn't even know there was a proper.
I don't like peanut butter and jelly, so I didn't even know that there was a proper way. But I am big on how you cut a sandwich. I will say that. I don't.
You do the diagonal, or you do straight and
in that category. So you right here.
I gotta have diagonal.
I have to have diagonal. I think you're a serial killer if you cut it down the middle. Something's fucking wrong with you.
I think we was programmed to like diagonal all off of them Kraft fucking grilled cheese sandwich commercials back in the fucking 80s. And they used to pull that bitch apart like all like, ooh, it's good.
You got that little corner to bite into.
And then it's the corner you go into.
Right. I don't even I it's a lot of shit that I just think is like you might be a serial killer. You sleep in complete silence. I think something wrong with you. I'm just gonna
time out. What you mean? Like with the TV and nothing on?
Nothing on.
Nothing.
You wild motherfucker.
No radio.
But he do that. He do that. I
fan.
saw him the other day. He do that. He sleep with the goggle things on.
Oh yeah. I sleep with the iPad man. I sleep with a with an iPad mask on. Now that's my bougie. If anything, I'm a bougie sleeper. I got to have that motherfucker. Once that came into my life, I'm not going back to you regular common sleepers. I'm not doing that.
So
what's a common sleeper?
Let me explain. Let me ask y'all this question because everybody asking what's the question. Listen. So if the case is that men feel like they got, they're paying for all these dates with the possibility of a vagina a lot of the times, they're doing this. Hey, I'm gonna impress this woman so I can get this because that's the goal. And then a lot of men are saying, well, you women are holding out on the coochie, or holding out on giving it up because you're like, you don't know me. I don't know you either. So the solution that one young lady came up with was, hey, until we get to the point where I want to give you some, then we split the bill. We pay everything 50-50 until we get to whatever date that we decide that we're going to take this a step further. Once I start giving you the coochie, you start giving up the money. And that way a man doesn't feel used for his money and a woman doesn't feel used for her body. What do you think about that, Queen?
Actually, because I'm trying to process. Because I don't think that's a bad idea. It probably would. It might actually stop a lot of bullshit with some of these dates because the expectancy of something. So I'm not expecting anything. Either both parties is not expecting anything. So it's literally we got to learn each other. We got to talk to each other. We got to see what's going on. So it takes away that factor. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
A lot of men are like, some of you women are just going out on dates with these men just to eat, just to go different places.
I really do think those are just some paranoid ass niggas. I mean, they gotta understand that they know what they pick. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of these niggas be picking outside of their lane too. No. All right, here's the real question. Who's having a real honest conversation with themselves before they really start going out dating? That's the real question. You know if you just picking her up because she got a fat ass and she look cute, then nigga, and you ain't getting no personality from that, like you ain't picking up nothing off that, then you get what you get. That's why old boy with the Cheesecake Factory shit or the nigga, when he took girl out with the 48 oysters and all that shit, like nigga, know your lane. If you can't pay for oysters, don't go to oysters. Here's what I wanted to say early. Fellas, and this is for any dude that's on this joint, it's okay to be friends with females, even the fine ones. Like, have platonic friendships because they'll show you way more game than it is you guessing when you're going out here dating. Single women spend money like dope dealers. They can buy everything they want you to get.
Going to brunch.
I've seen it with my own fucking eyes. I've been out with my homies and they sitting there, yeah, we're going to get these crab legs and whoop-de-whoop. And the bill come out, I'm the nigga like, no. That's them. This is what I want.
You like, I had the spinach dip.
I got a rule. I really got a rule, and I stand on this rule. I really got a rule. I go like this: if we ain't fucking, bring your purse. And that's not. And I say that with a friendly tone because I already know I'm not gonna fuck this person. This is my homie. But just because you're my homie, that don't mean I'm gonna pay for you. Bring your purse. We gonna eat.
So
we gonna eat. You my friend now. With that being said, not to interrupt, one more thing. With that being said, I'm not a douche either. My mama raised me correctly. So there's certain times where I'll be like, no, I got it today. We chilling. Don't worry about it. Keep your money. I don't mind taking care of it. But it's always reciprocated too. Because it'll come back like, no, you keep your money, Wayne. I got it today. Those are friends. But you can see that shit all day. That's different. So when you go out and you actually go on a date, you already know, all right, if I go here, I know I'm probably end up spending $200 to $300. Do I got that today? No. That's when I'll go do what Betty said. Let's go for a walk or let's go do some shit to really get the notes. It's not that hard, bro. You know your check. You know what you're making. Stay in your lane. If they don't want to get in that lane, it's okay. Go find somebody else. They'll be in that lane with you. You ain't got to just jump on that jump because she look good. And a lot of these niggas let their dick make their decisions instead of their mind and their wallet. I'm done.
You sure?
Positive.
We ain't know. I didn't know. I wanted to let you get all that off your chest.
I feel better now. I feel like I'm a part of the conversation. I had to get that out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I had to get that out because Vino made some very valid ass points, and I ain't want him to be the only nigga on here making points. You know what I'm saying?
Was it the peanut butter and jelly? God damn! I knew that was gonna make him.
So here's the thing for me. I'm a Southern girl. I'm a very I don't know what people's perception of me is, but I'm a super traditional person. And I'm very accustomed to if I go out with it's groups of people I can go out with, and I'm accustomed to the men at the table taking care of the bill. That's just what they do because they're men. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm gonna do the woman shit. You feel me? So one time I met my home girl, and her friend is my friend too, but I met him through her. You feel me? And he's a person that's gonna pick up the bill every time. So we're at a seafood place, and he's looking around ready to crack his crabs, and he don't got no gloves. And he looking around for a waitress. Nigga, put your motherfucking hand down. Let me go find you some gloves. Let me find you some wet wipes. Let me find you some napkins. Right. Because you as a man felt it was your job to pick up the tab. So me as a woman, it's my job to make sure you have what you need. Even though he got a whole bitch at home. But I'm here tonight at the table with you. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm very big on, traditional shit and gender roles and, things like that. But I think that sometimes the signals get mixed because we're all so busy trying to be sure that we're not getting used by, somebody. We're not getting taken advantage of. When in reality, it's okay to do nice people for things that you like, do nice things for people that you like. Even if I go out with my girlfriends, it's always a conversation. Oh, no, I got it. Well, no, I got it. Well, no, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So if I can expect that from my girlfriends, I should expect that from, the men that I'm in the company of. But at the same time, I'm always prepared because if I go out to whatever place that has whatever price point, I'm fully prepared to take care of my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that I think that we live in a culture and a society in a time that's just so focused on making sure we're not getting taken advantage of that we forget to just enjoy life and enjoy each other. You know what I'm saying? It's my pleasure as even if it's not just a male female situation. If I'm at a family function, I'm gonna take care of the elders. I'm gonna take care of the children. So I'm also gonna take care of the men that are.
Somebody wants to know where you from.
Huh?
Mike wants to know where you from.
I'm from Richmond, Virginia, 804 all day, baby.
Okay. He wanted to know. He also wanted to know. He said, "Who the hell is cracking crabs with gloves?" I
hey, look, I ain't mean to put the nigga out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But some niggas crack crabs with gloves. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga picked up the tab, so I let the gloves slide. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Especially with seafood.
Okay. Vino.
Yes.
What you think about that? What you think about men, because both parties are looking for something and they feel as though, listen, to even the playing fields with everybody that's dating, hey, you 50-50 all the way up until we make this something more than 50-50.
These hoes gonna starve if that's the case.
Yeah. What?
These hoes is gonna starve. I know for a fact, I've seen 90% of the woman, 80% of the meals they eat come from niggas.
Who the fuck is you around?
Right.
Yeah, I'm around the hoes.
Right.
Obviously.
The hoes.
90% of the women I know, 80% of their meals come from niggas. Be it they real boyfriend, some nigga that's chasing, they work husband. They are managing their pussy very well when it comes to their,
So these women,
these
hoes that are going out. They're receiving food from men.
Yes.
And the men are feeding the hoes because they feel as though they may receive some hoedom.
But is it worth the pussy though? That's my question.
A lot of hoes trade off their pussy, the pursuit of their pussy
The Pursuit of Pussy. Is that a movie? That should be a movie.
That should be a movie. The Pursuit of Pussy.
Pursuit of Pussy.
Okay, so these hoes are. It's not that they're not loyal; they're just hungry.
Yeah,
That's it.
These hoes are starving.
You gonna be like, you want to go through the drive-through real quick? They about that activity.
Okay.
They'll take that 20-piece McNugget.
So what do you think?
So
do you think that also that men will save more money this way?
Look, first of all,
this was a rule that was put in place.
I got a rule. I only talk to hoes after they've eaten.
I only want a bitch with a full belly.
Yeah. You're not yourself when you're hungry. You make bad decisions when you're hungry,
this nigga
baby.
Anthony stupid as hell.
Hey, look, if I may interject, is it okay, Vino?
Yeah, come on, Anthony. You can bring up the topic.
As a part-time dyke, I have a different perspective on this.
You said part-time?
Just part-time, not full-time. I don't be dyking all the time. But as a woman who has dated women, I am like hypersensitive to what, Vino is saying, what Dwayne is saying, because I have a different perspective. And, some women do link with you and you can feel them rest. You can feel them rest because they done ran up on a real one. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that, like, if we just take the male woman part out of it and just look at it as like humans, because we as humans, fight or flight, we want to be safe, all those like animalistic laws of attraction and shit. I think that it really comes down to like, and I don't want to catch like flack for this, but like the male being like the alpha and the provider and shit like that. Like my ex explained to me, I'm gonna eat good anyway. If I ain't got another $25, $30 for you to eat good with me, what the fuck is we going out for? He shouldn't be dating. If you scared to lose $40 on a bitch meal,
you don't need to go nowhere.
You don't need to be in this.
I have to go. I was gonna say I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go old school with it because, like I said, listen, my grandmother told me. She said, "Listen, don't you ever come in here with a wet ass and an empty stomach
and a dry pocket.
You don't do that. Like it's a give. It's a give and take. It's a give and take on both ends. You can't expect this and not that. Like." I mean, listen, what did they say? What is it? A man that don't work, don't eat?
Don't eat.
Yeah.
Don't eat this.
But what I'm saying is those numbers are a little skewed because extra $25 is capped because I could go out to eat, my meal be $25, but if we go out to eat, that same meal is $125.
But
that depends on who you go out to eat with. Like,
plus, you shouldn't be going out. Like, just like I'm gonna have to go with Betty on this one. Listen, if you know you don't have it, no matter who you going out with, then maybe you need to stay your ass in the house.
That's what I said.
You don't know if you are dating and we're not talking about your hoes, all the hoes. We just some people actually like want to have something with somebody, right? And so
I want to have something with somebody after they've eaten with the next nigga. Come to me when you done eating.
That's real too. The same way you don't go grocery shopping when you hungry.
Right?
Like that's real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody is saying Applebee's 2 for $20. And when people say that, I know personally that there's a lot of women that frown their face all the way up if a man say, "Let's go get a 2 for $20."
Well, that's the problem. The nigga telling her we about to go get a 2 for $20. You got to surprise. You got to pull up. You just got to pull up. You don't tell them exactly where to go. You pull up. You don't surprise. Hey, baby, guess what? You don't get out the car. That's when you just in the car. Call your Uber. I'm here. You gonna come in here, and 9 times out of 10. And ladies, y'all tell me this on some real shit. Y'all tell me this.
The McFlurry machine is up today, babe.
Hey, listen.
I got you.
You want this endless salad or not? Because this endless salad and breadsticks is popping right now, baby. That's all I know is.
I
You
think
gonna
it's
eat
too much. I think it's too much focus on like food and eating out. There's so many things to do. Like, granted, I have 3 daughters. And I don't talk about my daughters in this light a lot because like I said, privacy or what have you.
right.
But like I tell them, you go out with somebody, he show you a good time. The next time, you tell him it's on you. You know what I'm saying? You think of something to do. You take him out. You pay for it because it's also a safety measure. Number one,
Right.
a nigga would never follow me. A nigga would never follow me home from the bar or wherever we are because he feels entitled to something. Because you buy me a drink, okay, I'll buy the next round.
I'm
you
not
take
buying
me
you
out,
shit.
okay, I'll take you out.
I'm
If
not
I'm
I
buying
promise you.
shit.
So the men
I'm
who
not
haven't
taking you nowhere.
experienced this, it's because
If you my
men,
man, if you're my man, if you're my man, that's different. But if you're a gentleman that I'm entertaining, we're dating, I'm not buying your shit. I'm not doing
I will
I'm not doing it.
because that's my safety is built into it.
My
And
safety is built
intention
into my
into
nine.
it.
My safety built into my nine. And I'm not doing this with you. Like, I'm just saying that
What I'll say
You
is
mean
this.
a 9 like this one?
right, yeah. I'm
Hey!
What I'm
ain't
saying
nothing about
is
the fit to happen, but I think it also goes with the caliber of people that people are choosing to date. Like that young
Facts.
lady that stayed in the car. I don't go to chain restaurants. That even if you don't go to chain restaurants, the immature behavior that you and the disrespect that you demonstrated lets me know you may not be somebody that I want to.
I want to deal with. Right. I would have left her. I would like, get the fuck out.
You could have simply
I
said,
agree with that.
I don't care for this restaurant. Can we go somewhere else or something like that?
Right. I mean,
I don't think that you take that.
to go on live and do all of those things. Like,
Right.
again,
And you recording it. Bitch, get the fuck out.
Okay.
You can leave.
So my thing is, even like chain restaurants aside, if I go, I pretty much stick to a real strict diet. You know what I'm saying? Just because I want to live. You know what I'm saying? So dating aside, men aside, chain restaurant aside, if I went with you to your mama's house or your mama's house, you know what I'm saying, and they gave me something that I normally wouldn't eat, I would eat it because they cared enough about me to prepare it and offer it to me. They're behind, you know what I'm saying? So there's something to be said about being reciprocal with hospitality.
That's it, bro. All the dude really wants to do is be heard. At the end of the day, that's it.
It's a lot, but it's been a lot of energy on the fact of that women want to go eat, but we have not put enough energy on the fact that, and you kind of touched on it, Dwayne. You were like, listen, they people, you paying for, you think I feed you, I should get some pussy in return. Even Betty said, look, now you bought me a drink, now I gotta worry about you stalking me.
No, I don't see now. Honestly, for me personally, I'm not worried about that. To me, that's either, if we're gonna look at sex with a monetary eye, then fuck it. If I don't get the pussy on the first date, then that's just a down payment. And then on top of that, at the end of the day, I have to have a good time with you. I don't give a fuck. If I have a good time with you and we have a vibe and it is dope, you're going to want to reciprocate that energy. You're going to want to do what Betty was talking about.
I'm sorry. Who is Andre? Who just said that? Because they said Queen Ray can get whatever she wants. Andre smacks bacon.
Yeah.
Queen Ray can get whatever she wants. I just think we should highlight
my
that.
Man smacking bacon out here, Ray. You better holler at that nigga. He's smacking bacon.
You better. I need you to like screenshot or whatever the fuck has to happen. Okay.
Smacking bacon. Nom, 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 nom. The point is this.
Y'all so silly.
Well.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just putting a down payment on the whole situation. And if you vibing enough and the vibe is real and y'all actually enjoying each other's energy, it don't matter where the fuck y'all go. Y'all just want at this point to spend time with each other because it was such a fucking vibe.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So that's what everybody's really missing. That's what everybody's really missing.
Umbrella of like social media expectation. You know
there
what I'm saying?
When that's what I was going to lead into.
You know, if you really like get back to like your essence of who you are and what you're into and what moves you, you know what I'm saying? I know that what moves me with a man don't have nothing to do with the 50-50 conversation or what you bring into the table or none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I never want to be like holding to that shit, like to those tropes. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about cheating.
About cheating?
Okay, that's
First
one
of
hell of
all,
a
you
leap.
can't cheat, not married.
How we go from dinner to cheating, nigga? Like, how we just go to dinner to cheating?
Yeah, we went from dinner to cheating. You didn't want to buy the meal, and now she cheats. Like, no,
Who said we went to buy the meal? The meal bought.
You
As far
can't
as
cheat not married.
as far as cheating in regards to the fact that you being, you know, you having friends, y'all, everybody has somebody like they're friends with. This gentleman said, listen, if I'm your friend and you're cheating on your spouse, your girl, whatever the case may be, then bro, you're not loyal and I don't trust you. If you can't be loyal to someone that you took vows to or have been telling and promising or whatever that looks like, then what makes you think why should I feel like you can be loyal to me? Queen, what you think about that?
I understand the energy. I am a person who believes anything's possible. So I have seen an example of where, you know, someone cheated and it ended up working with the other person. I've seen it happen, but more likely than not, it's probably not, because there are going to be people who have that hidden trust, you know, distrust issue, like down, it might not be surface level, but it's going to be down in there somewhere. Like, well, damn, she did it with me. I don't know what the fuck she going to do without me.
Yeah,
you know
no, that's exactly what I think. If I'm not about to take you serious, and I took you from your nigga, like fuck, and vice versa.
If you're just like, if you and I are friends, we were homegirl, we cool, and I know you cheating on your girl, I shouldn't be thinking that we're really that close of friends because you don't know how to be loyal. That's what he was saying. He's like, I can't still be. He's like, my homeboy. Right. He's like, I can't look at that cheating homeboy as really like, somebody that's my 100. That's my
like
loyal.
I can't look at you as having a certain level of loyalty because you can't even be loyal to the one you love or whatever.
The guy. So basically, that's the question. Like, hey, you got a friend, and your friend is the cheater, and you know that they're cheating, and you just kind of look at them in a different light. They're no longer as, you know, if you they're not your right. What
I don't know if you can compare that.
Don't fall for this, fellas.
You can't. You really can't.
Don't fall for this, fellas.
Don't fall for that shit. That's bullshit.
Bros before hoes. This is their slick way. This was a man at gunpoint and under duress who said this. This was a man who was trying to show off for some chick. This never look bros before hoes at all times. At all times.
What do you mean?
I don't care what you doing with your shorty, with your dick in your bedroom, nigga. Don't take the stand against me, nigga. Don't stand me to bull me.
But he's saying that he wouldn't go tell on his homeboy, but he just side eyes his homeboy now. He's
wow, why are you worried about how he fucking his chick?
You can't be loyal.
I mean, all right. Now, if he would, now
sound like a nigga who want to fuck my girl personally. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like, oh, if you don't even treat your girl with loyalty, how I'm supposed to trust you? Sound like you want to fuck my bitch. You want to fuck my bitch? Why is you so concerned with what's going on over here? You want to fuck my bitch?
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah. That's why when I heard that shit,
I've had that happen. They be like, you need to.
When you said that question, I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, nah, I know niggas that did that shit before, and I'm like, I never looked at them sideways. They ain't never do me dirty, so I'm like, why would I?
So I mean, because there's so many different aspects that you can go with this. So if you had somebody that you know is a thief and they steal, and this is what they do. Can you think that they won't turn around and steal something?
That's different, though. That's not a fair comparison.
Why?
Yeah.
Because if you look at it like outside the scope of relationships, like personally, I have a criminal record, right? But one thing that's not on my criminal record is stealing. So I can still get jobs. You know what I'm saying? The one thing that would keep me from getting a job is stealing. You feel me? So the other shit that I did on my record, you know, I'm liable to be the bitch ass, but that won't keep me from getting a job. You feel me? So that's like kind of like apples and oranges. You know, because I think that like friend relationships and like romantic relationships are different, which granted, like your character is called into question, but I don't think I would vilify my friend for cheating on their spouse because I'm not in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I'm not in their relationship. I don't want to be in their relationship. I don't want to know you. Like, even like I got a brother. I got a brother that got bitches. You feel me? I don't know him as a nigga that got bitches. I know him as my brother. I can judge him as this man that I know him as. You feel me as? So like when it comes to like personal, romantic, sexual relationships, that's always a whole other sack of potatoes. I can't hold nobody's feet to the fire for what they do in their romantic relationships.
Okay.
Now, if you see my bitch out with another nigga, you better call me. But
Let
other than that,
me tell you some good shit that I learned because I've been in that situation. I've been the person who's seen some shit and told it, and it only made everybody mad at me.
Yeah, okay? I mean, no, because so that's women.
Shit. If we was people like that, and I seen you out, and I'm cool with your girl, and I know that you out with another bitch, I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm not gonna tell her shit, cause why ruin her day? She already know what type of nigga she got.
I'm definitely a pull-upper.
I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm gonna pull up on you. Nigga, why would
I'm gonna let y'all know that I was there though. Like,
you feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ruin this girl day and shatter her world, and cause she don't know nothing if I don't tell her.
I'm gonna shatter it.
Right.
And
I'm not gonna tell
with all due respect,
tell you, but I'm gonna point you in the direction of where you can find the information that I need you to see.
And I'm gonna tell you some good shit, Stiletto, because we just meeting. That's only gonna put a wedge between you and your friend.
And be honest with you, that only happens on the women's side. I ain't never seen that. I've never seen that happen on the men's side.
I didn't have.
I would punch this nigga in his shit before I go upset you on some shit about some shit that you still gonna be with the nigga. He's still gonna be fucking.
And that's the whole point of it. They still gonna go back.
But I'm still.
That's why they end up mad. That's why your friends end up mad at you because they're not going nowhere anyway.
But if I put my hands on you, then
now I look crazy. I look like a hater.
That's why that situation like that, Miss Betty, because they not gonna leave the first time. They're not gonna leave.
Heavy on the miss. Heavy on the miss, Betty.
So I don't know if to call you Apple Brown, Betty. I mean, I just meeting you for real. So I'm gonna call you Miss Betty until I meet you face to face. Because you be here often. I just gotta catch you at a show. That's it.
It's a matter of time, sweetheart.
Exactly.
What's the difference in walking up and saying something to that person and you pointing?
Because I know my nigga gonna dip. Niggas can't handle that shit.
Honestly, I'm sorry. In this situation, the difference is hurting somebody I care about. Because ignorance really is bliss.
It really is. Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm saying? Like women 9.999 times out of 10, they already know what type nigga they got. They already know what he capable of. They already know what he into. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned through like real life shit, why upset this woman I care about when I can punch this nigga in the mouth and make him tighten the fuck up? Because if that's what you're gonna do, you need to be better about doing what you're doing in this same city where we all live. You know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on. Because ultimately, if you're my friend, my business, my concern is, your peace, your happiness. And you're going to be with this nigga.
Well-being.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe.
And honestly, if he feels some kind of way, he might end up telling on himself.
They always
no, they won't. Most of them niggas are down that hill. Ain't now niggas gonna really
tell on themselves. But I won't be involved.
No, I've seen it, and it's not like blatantly I tell on myself, but like let it be a little gathering or something, and I show up, and I be like, oh.
I mean, all that shit come out in the wash anyway, whether you realize it or not. All that shit come out, at least on the men's side.
Does. But
it always comes out in the rinse.
I've learned my lesson about being the one in the story about being the whistleblower, because the time this shit happened to me, I saw some shit with my own eyes, okay, and I relayed that information because I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe and the shit was told, the shit came out. These people ain't break up, and I was made the pariah. I was the
I've seen that happen. That's why I said I'm not gonna tell you. You can come see what you see and decide to do whatever it is that you decide to do.
Like if you call and be like, girl, I just saw him with his sister.
We're here for a drink and you show up and your nigga happen to be here. That sounds like a coincidence to me.
I can dig that. I can dig that. I can get behind setting.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't about to tell you because I do understand that when you tell somebody, it all gets tied up. No, I want you seen what I've seen, and you do what you do with it. I ain't got near nickel in that dime after that.
And you have to be careful because even in those situations, it's still careful because people egos be involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it is so easy for you to be painted as the scapegoat. And this bitch a hater.
It's got to be my friend. If you're not my friend, then I have to give a fuck less and get nigga up in here with his whole dick in a bitch ear. You're not my friend.
Not the ear.
Not the fuck what he heard.
Not the whole eardrum.
Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard. Fuck what you heard.
But long story short, I have learned to stay out people business because I want them to stay out mine. If you see my nigga out somewhere, which I don't got no nigga, we talk about hypothetical niggas. But if you see my hypothetical nigga out somewhere and you want to come tell me some shit, it better be some good shit. You better have some photo proof, some motherfucking date stamp pictures and shit.
Girl, this is the day
I'm gonna whoop your ass for ruining my day.
This is the day of FaceTime. I just be like, girl, what you doing right now?
Hey, Marky, she's right, Marky.
Anything less, I'm gonna whoop your ass for ruining my day.
The crazy part about it is, Queen, if you was the FaceTime like a bitch like me, because I'm crazy as dog shit, I could be talking to you. I'm like, is that my nigga over there at table 3?
No, that's why I be like, oh girl,
not table 3.
Say hey.
Like, you gonna dance to the table?
Right. Somebody said it's a woman thing. I don't know. So fellas, you telling me I'm gonna start with Big Vino. Big Vino, if you seen your homeboy's girl out, you wouldn't say nothing?
I'm gonna be like, what up, Sherelle?
Not Sherelle.
I'm gonna just walk up on it. I'm gonna be, what's up, Sherelle?
Hey, girl.
How you doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. And
that ain't Mike.
I'm gonna walk off and wait for my homeboy to call me.
Look, I know that's right. Marcus said, listen, if you see my wife out doing wrong on me, feel free to hit me up. Hit me up.
Marcus want that text. He want all the smoke.
Now, I'm
give
just
the
saying.
phone. Just hand the phone over.
Listen. It depends on if you ever been in them situations. If you ever been in them situations in reality, you just got to know being on the other side of that shit sucks. You feel what I'm saying? So it sucks. It sucks ass. So, I'll tell a nigga this. If you see something, you can say something because, I got enough. I'm not going to be too pissed off to a point where I'm going to go ahead and commit me a felony. Because if that's the case, I already have one with that particular situation. But since I don't, you feel what I'm saying? Now close your eyes and we ain't getting any further than that. The point is, stiletto face got big. Close them up, baby. We good. I'll tell you offline. But the point is that
I got me clutching my pearls.
Don't clutch them. But the point is that, man, it's to each his own. You got to know who you're dealing with. If it's your day one, say something. But if it ain't your day one, fuck it. They're gonna figure it out eventually. They're gonna figure it out eventually.
I'm not telling you nothing. I'm gonna show you.
Just tell me, nigga. You can tell me. I'm gonna leave. I can leave. I can leave it alone now. I'm more mature.
Okay.
I left the dumb shit alone. I can dip.
Okay. I understand. I feel it. Okay. I feel it. It seemed like it hurt a little. It still hurt.
It did, nigga. It make your chest tight. Ain't no nigga niggas cannot handle that shit. Y'all handle it better than we do.
But plus, and be mindful that just because you're seeing something doesn't mean it's the reality. Like
that part too, because you don't know if that's their cousin or not. But still.
And now you didn't went and ran and said something that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. That's why, again, if that person, you put your own eyes on that situation, you can say, "Oh, that's Sharice, that's his cousin, that's whatever." Then you came up with your own conclusion. I'm not here to give you the conclusion. I'm just here to report the news.
Hi, Sherelle.
Shout out to Sherelle. Tonight's show is brought to you courtesy of Sherelle.
Right.
Hi, Sherelle. Hey, you ain't even gotta do nothing. You just walk past them. Oh, what's up with you, Sherelle? You good? You good? Okay. What's up, man? And keep walking. Her heart tight the rest of the day. Are you ready to go? We ready to go. I'm ready to go. She gonna dip. She's not staying in there.
She think we coming back. She think I'm coming back with him.
That's some punk. That's only if she a frail bitch. I'm sitting there. I'm finishing my food, getting all my drinks. I'm not going nowhere.
So you're gonna see it through.
I'm seeing it through. What you gonna do now? I'm a
you want to.
Possible?
What if you see me spin the block and I'm like this?
Listen, I don't think you understand.
If I may interject, I think what's most important to keep in mind is the shirt that Queen Ray is wearing. It says "booked, busy, and blessed," and this part of the merchandise empire of Apple Brown Betty. If you too are booked, busy, and blessed, you can follow me on Instagram at Apple Brown Betty or on Facebook at Brown Betty. I love
since we're throwing in plugs, why not? My comedy special is on YouTube right now. And if you decide to follow me on Instagram at Watts Comedy, you can just hit the link and it'll take you directly to there. It's 55 minutes of pure gold.
I'm going to do it right now. Watts
you go
Comedy.
ahead, Stink. I can't wait to hear your review. And also, hey, Vino, what date is it? December 18th?
17th.
December 17th, I'll be at Peabody's with Big Vino.
Hey.
Headline. So all my Virginia Beach lovers, come on down. We'll be there.
I got to get down to the beach more often. I don't get down there much, man, but you know.
Hey, Stiletto's sick of our shit. She's
y'all
What's that? Are you rolling up right now, Vino?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Y'all got me drinking this scotch and listening to this bullshit. As soon as I said, "Hey, Sherelle," I had a flashback, and I had to do a "Hey, Sherelle," and then you can't tell your homie that type of situation without a blunt in your hand. You can't. I just had a flashback. I was triggered. I'm sorry.
This is fun. I appreciate y'all having me on. This is fun. I don't do this stuff often.
This was dope. This definitely was dope. Eye-opening experience. Did we get through all the subjects that you wanted to talk about tonight, Stiletto?
No, I was in the middle of talking, but y'all just
I feel like y'all just ended her show for her. I felt like she had more she wanted to do.
I would like to apologize on behalf of all of the guests.
No, so tell Big Vino, tell them where they can find you, where they can see you, all that good stuff, my love.
You can find me, Big Vino. Actually, I will be at Charlie Goodnight's in Raleigh, Durham this Sunday with Clint Coley. My edibles kicked in, or my edibles wore off tour. I got a lot of shit going on. I got the Stress Factory at the end of October with Talent, Sunday Night Live. All my dates is gonna be on comedictherapy.xyz. Comedictherapy.xyz, not .com. XYZ, because we get the last laugh. And always, Big Vino Comedy on everything. Twitter, YouTube, IG, everything except OnlyFans. OnlyFans is belly on backs. Single belly, plural backs with a Z.
Belly
and yes.
Mark is stupid. Marcus, yes, Montrell would have gotten, but Montrell was not a guest either. Damn it, guest
right
on the
he
show.
knew better.
Such a great show. Oh my goodness, they're loving you guys. Bro, oh my goodness. Let me get back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Apple Brown Betty, you got to tell them where they can find you besides the book. Show her the shirt one more time. Can we see the shirt one more time?
I would count it as a double blessing if you would follow me on Instagram at Apple Brown Betty, also on Facebook at Brown Betty. I also have a website, applebrownbetty.net. I don't know if it's today money from this month yet or not, but you know, check me out there. Thank you for having me tonight. This has been a lot of fun.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming. Vino, Mike wants you to, I'm not gonna post your dates on my page, but he can go to your page link. And see yours. Share your link, put it somewhere so they can find you underneath this post. Yes.
Big Vino comedy on everything. It's in the bio.
Could you get it out?
I love that nigga, boy. I swear to God,
Vino. Pat him on his back.
Right.
Yeah, just put your arms up, Vino. Just put them up.
Hold your breath. Hold your breath.
What?
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Yes. Okay, I'm done.
Y'all can find me on Facebook at Dwayne Watts. How you see it is how you spell it. You can also find me on Instagram at Watts Comedy, and you can also check me out on Twitter at Laugh a Lot Watts.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Get that. Listen, you better watch that special. That brother worked hard for that special.
Please, I did.
Queen, where can they find? Before I ask Queen, because I know you go over. We are going over on IG, Stiletto Funny on IG. We invite all of you to come on over there, chop it up some more.
Get it, Vino.
Okay, Vino, what the fuck is going on?
We don't want to know what's going on.
I've been drinking scotch.
Okay, so make sure that y'all join us over there. This conversation has not gone. It is still going. The grown zone is coming up, and I got a feeling it's gonna get really interesting. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Queen, where can they find you?
You can find me at Queen Ray 22 on Instagram. Or Jeff Entertainment on Instagram.
Come on,
or
accent.
Facebook. Or you can find me here Tuesdays, the Kocktailz Konvo. And you make sure you have a cocktail, because we're going to have a lot of convo to go with it. That's where you find me.
Hello, love. I like that for you.
I love the accent. It's lovely.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this part, I know that you're going to enjoy the next part. Who's coming over to IG with us? Betty, you coming?
Fuck it. Let me pee and I'll be over there.
Me too. Me too. Trust me. I understand. Watch you coming. Listen, y'all bring y'all asses on over to IG. They will be over there at 11:15 on the dot. And that's Stiletto Funny on IG. You know where you can find me. Yeah, make sure that you come out on the 27th. Halloween party is going down.
Thank y'all.
What time are they doing the contest? Are you doing the contest?
I am doing the contest. The costume contest is going to be bring your ass and just stay until they.
I know, but I don't want to miss it.
You're not gonna miss it.
I gotta gig first.
You're not gonna miss it. You got this. You got this. I know you're ready. So listen, make sure
you dressed like the Great Pumpkin.
Fine.
Hey! That's a Great Pumpkin.
I got a show this Saturday. Check that out. I can't remember the exact location, but it's on my page. Yeah, that was bad. That was the worst plug ever. But it's on there. Check that out. Check out all the upcoming events. Make sure that you follow these guys. Follow them. Follow them. Okay, because we're gonna get into these creative juices and find out really what do creative people need to do to stay creative. And we got the grown zone going on over there. So 11:15. Jump on over.
Touch private parts.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm very creative when I touch private parts.
Yo,